Commissioners, thank you for giving me the opportunity to represent John Caudill, 1300 South Rossiter Terrace, Watkinsville, Georgia. Do you want me to hand out the packet that with his bio and other information?
That'd be fine if you'd like to.
I'll take care of that.
I'm going to pretty much just read from what he has sent me. And he said, first of all, thank you for giving me the opportunity to apply for the citizen's appointment and alternate position on the Hard Labor Creek Reservoir Management Board. If you will review Mr. Caudill's resume, it will show he has a fulfillment of the requested expertise in the required areas of engineering, watershed management, finance, water treatment plant and reservoir operations, and associated environmental areas. Mr. Caudill is a registered professional engineer. He has a broad engineering experience that includes but not restricted to the design of dams and reservoirs, watershed management, water treatment, established environmental systems, and detailed financial tracking of projects with an approximate established major budget of between $57 million and $360 million. So he has done projects similar to our Hard Labor Creek Reservoir in that price range. His resume will detail his duties and expertise both in the engineering area and budgetary responsibilities that are required of this project. At this time, he is a senior engineer with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, O&M Execution Branch, the Transatlantic Afghan South District. He does not currently have a business in Oconee or Walton County. His client base is typically outside this area, and he does not foresee any future projects which would overlap. And so there would be no ethical conflict of interest with this board position. Let's go to the part about Hard Labor Creek and talk about the project itself. Mr. Caudill has a strong understanding based on education and experience of the Hard Labor Creek Dam and Reservoir. He has always supported this project. He has always for many years said to me, water is gold. So this project is so vastly important to our community, and we could say it's actually the cornerstone to our future. He has designed and overseen construction of dams and reservoirs in the sizes of 50 to over 350 feet. And as you know, dams are based on the height and the strength ratio. He has designed soil embankments, which would be the dam itself. Mr. Caudill has designed hydraulic spillways and reservoir phases of projects. So the dual parts of this particular advisory board, which is geotechnical and hydrology or watershed management, is illustrated in his bio. The bio will list the multiple projects that Mr. Caudill's work history has engaged in. Finally, finance. He is has a vast background in construction management and budget oversight phase of any of these types of projects. He practices efficient project monitoring and defers possible cost overrun. So his bio will reflect this. And in fact, by being in Afghanistan, he has to go through language barriers, a very intense work atmosphere, and he still has to stay on budget. And a lot of times he has had to buck the system and say, I will stay on budget. And they'll say, Caudill, you're crazy. And he comes in under budget and on time. And that's the mantra that I think we have said on this particular project. And then finally, he states, I would like to give back to my community in a voluntary role. The Hard Labor Creek Reservoir Management Board closely matches much of my experience background and is an excellent opportunity to contribute to the positive growth of Oconee County. He previously served on the Oconee County Land Use and Transportation Board. Volunteerism does not stop at your local community, states Mr. Caudill. I have participated with staff and service members to be part of the Wounded Warrior Project in Afghanistan, building ramps, sidewalks, and walkways for the wounded service personnel. And you have to understand that they work 10-hour days, 6.5 days a week, and yet these people find the time to build all of this other additional walkways that our servicemen deserve over there. So these engineers get together on their limited time off, and when they have to go from the hospital or they're going to the PX or something of that nature, they're not going to be going on crutches or in wheelchairs. They're going to be going on a very nicely designed road. So I kind of spoke to you about Mr. Caudill, and again, thank you for allowing me to present this application, and if you have any questions.
Any questions that the board has of Ms. Caudill for Mr. Caudill?
Do you know by chance, just is he in the same unit with David Roebuck?
I don't know. I don't know. I
There should
mean,
be another local that's there. I didn't put the two together.
he hasn't stated that, and most of the time when we talk, it's
Not important.
frivolous stuff that we talk about, like raise baseball and listen to the birds as I turn the phone on. So he's going to be very happy to get back to this green grass of Georgia.
And that's a question that I would ask is, when is his employment?
They are
The final
releasing,
line.
they are releasing individuals weekly, and as his project's finished, but he is the last engineer in his unit, so they cannot have him any later than June. I mean, he has to leave at that point